Hello.
Looks like we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Russ.
And I'm Kerry.
And this is Abby. And we are the Roads We Roam. We're doing things a little bit differently today because we were at our campsite and we have horrible connection. So we had to jump in the vehicle, run in town, and we needed to upload tomorrow's video anyways. So we're at a McDonald's mooching off their free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we only had to come 17 miles away.
In a major windstorm. There is a massive windstorm
oh
right
my
now.
goodness. Bill T said, I'm on the ball. Already hit the like button. Evening, you too.
Thank
Hey,
you, Bill. Appreciate that. Those likes always help. Thank you so much.
Liz is here. Good evening. I went to the Dallas Quilt Show today. Oh, I wish I could have gone with you.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable. By the way, I finished my quilt. We'll send you pics later. Rain and storms due here after midnight.
Wow.
I would love those pictures. Thank you.
Guys, you know, I wanted to throw something out there real quick. So it's Friday Night Wine, but we're sitting in a vehicle that's running. We are outside of McDonald's, so we can't have wine. It's Diet Coke for us today. So cheers, everybody.
Vintage 2019, hopefully.
We'll have some wine when we get back to the trailer.
Jackie Jones is here. Hi,
hey,
folks.
Jackie. I'm glad everybody's here. We have 17 people in the room right now.
Wow.
That's really good for early on like that.
Greetings from the rainforest. I mean, Florida. He sent us, or not sent us, it was on Facebook?
It was on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
With his property at night, and it sounded like you were in the middle of a Brazilian rainforest.
It does,
so cool.
yeah.
And I think, if I remember correctly, he does a Boondockers welcome. So
yeah, definitely.
check him out. All right. Oh, yes. So Todd Simonson?
Yes, yeah.
Friday Night Fries. You know it. We just finished those. Gail Elmore, Ken and Gail.
That's a good one. In. We should have renamed it to Friday Night Fries.
Yeah, so we'd have an excuse to go get french
fries. Who checked in?
Ken and Gail.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Welcome. We
have this nomadic idea. You now have 18. How are you both?
Hey.
Well. Thank you.
Hey, I wanted to address a couple of things too. You might have noticed some changes on our videos. You're starting to see ads now. That's because we met the threshold and YouTube monetized. So that's what that's all about. And I think you even see a little bit of difference on our chats here, these live chats. You'll see something that says super chat. You may see something if you're watching it on a phone that has a little $sign. What that basically is, it allows people to support the channels that they're listening to and that they're liking on during live chats. And unlike the bigger channels, when there's a lot of people, hundreds of people, it allows people to, if they really want to get something, a message across, somebody can hit that super chat and donate. I don't know, I've never done it, but they can donate something and it allows it their message gets bumped up to the top. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, we got the video. We're uploading tomorrow's video right now. Yep. Which is I think you guys are gonna like it. I did finally get the petty that everybody's asking, and that is in that video as well. That's all we're gonna say about it. I'm not gonna lead any more in there.
Well, good. Now, are you done?
I am.
You're done. Okay. I want to catch up here.
Okay, sorry about that.
He let me moderate again, so I can't, not do this. So, Mary Beth, hi from New Jersey.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Raylene's here. Heidi,
hey, Raylene.
Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat. I love that name.
Yeah, that's
Cheers.
A great name.
I'm having a Diet Coke too. Great minds think alike. That's right. Janice Day.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Had to switch over to my computer.
What? Are you kidding me? This nomad idea.
No,
thank you so much. That is just crazy.
Oh my,
wow.
You know what? We weren't expecting that. Russ was totally ready. We're going to start next time. He has this little ring that.
Yeah. Anytime we get a live chat from now, or a super chat, that's just nuts. Anytime we get one, we're going to do this little, the Gornicky horn from RV. No, so go ahead, baby. Catch up.
No, I'm okay. Reset 19. Hi, guys. Jerry from Tucson. Hey, we're headed your way next week.
Oh,
for the, the escapade, the escapees. All these people are going to be coming down to Tucson.
Yeah, we'll have some great content of the escapades there.
I'm still flabbergasted with nomadic idea. Thank you.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
DH says, hi guys. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, forgive me. I can't remember the names because I always get thrown off by Jumbink.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, Jumbink is not their name. They don't know how YouTube got that. I think one of your kids or a friend or somebody went in there and messed with it. But they said, hey kids,
hey guys,
ditch the Golden Arches and head to Romo's in Holbrook, Arizona. Hello from Shell Knob, Missouri. We made it back from Vegas.
Fantastic.
Very good. Wait, were they the ones that...
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. I can't remember. I'm sorry. So
Nomadic
what is that?
Idea said we wanted to be your first. Yes, you were.
Yes, you definitely were our first. Let's hear. Ron and Linda.
Ron and Linda. There we go. Bill T says, ding, 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 at this Nomadic Idea. That's right.
So we were doing some boondocking on some BLM land.
Oh, wait, hold on. Your mom has a question.
All right.
She said, what is that Nomadic Idea? $10, please explain. Mom, it might have been when you were switching over. If you look at your chat bar, there's a little dollar sign to the right, and that allows you to donate to help support the channel at any time. Or in rooms where it's really big and there's a lot of stuff scrolling through.
We can explain more to her later offline. We can explain that to her later.
Well, other people might have a question too.
All right.
So, all right, now you can talk about the BLM land.
So yeah, we were on some BLM land, beautiful BLM land. I didn't get it on video, so I feel that I can talk about it now. We got out in the morning and there were 3 big old mule deer just walking through the back, sauntering through the back of our campground.
Abby wanted to go play.
The only humanity that I witnessed for the whole 2 days that we were there were jetliners going above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was our first time boondocking. And
well, real boondocking, out in the middle of the boondocks. Yeah.
You know, we kind of eased into it by harvest hosting and maybe not being plugged in at certain places. But this was find yourself wilderness and just pick a spot.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first spot we picked, you could tell that it had rained a lot there and the ground was really soft. And then there's this pile of like silty sand, and I asked Russ, what's that? And he goes, oh, you can tell that the earth just kind of bubbles up a little bit.
Yeah, that, excuse me, that ground out there was saturated, so we decided to move. We didn't want to be on the news about a YouTube couple falls in a sinkhole or something.
Well, we went to go level it at first. We put the little Anderson leveling.
Yeah, it just sunk right in.
And it completely sunk under. I said, we should probably move. So we picked a different spot.
Yeah, definitely. And now we are just outside of Tier C, and we are...
For those that aren't in the know, that's Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
Yep, and we are staying in a state park, and we decided, you know what, why don't we just do this free? So we're not hooked up. We've got no electricity, but we ran the generator last night for about an hour, tonight for about an hour, and
really cool thing about this, and I don't know if he's online watching or not, but there's this gentleman that we met, Larry, when we were at Brantley State Park several weeks ago.
Yep, first time we bumped into him.
Then we saw him again at Elephant Butte State Park.
Yep.
And then when we decided to leave, we were heading back down to Las Cruces, El Paso area.
We pulled into a rest stop.
And guess who's there?
Larry.
Well, then we pull into this Riverside spot. We're way off in the back boondocking section. And we see his white van coming out. I'm like, is that him again?
Yep, sure enough.
There it was like, and he came back down for the same reason we did. We were up north a little bit in the Pie Town area.
Yep.
But for those of you that don't know what's going on here, it's a storm front moving in, the temperatures dropping.
Yeah.
Where we were boondocking, they're supposed to be getting snow.
Yeah, we said none of that. And we had to head south.
Rosebuds Travels is here.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And Adventure Archaeology. Whoops, I just realized y'all were live, and he was messaging me.
He was.
You're coming through
Facebook
on the phone,
chatting
Brandon.
me. I was like, I'm sorry, Brandon, I can't get back to you.
So yeah, we are avoiding the snow and the really cold weather. It's warmer here, but it is so windy in New Mexico.
It's incredibly windy. Yeah, I'm glad we chose our campground. We got a campground right along the river there that's shielded by a canyon.
Yeah.
And we were going to go up to the butte, but the butte is on high flat ground.
Listen to him talking like he's a local or something.
Yeah, well, we've been here a lot. I can get around without nav in Tier C now. But we decided against going to the Butte because last time we were there, man, it was just rocking and rolling.
Oh my God, Reset 19, $20.
What? Are you kidding me? Reset 19, thank you so much. Wow, this is incredible. Thank you. We really appreciate that. It means the world to us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even Brandon at Adventure Archaeology said, wow, nice. And he said, sorry, I hope I didn't mess you up early. Yeah, you totally messed up the whole show, Brandon.
No. So.
Oh my, nice. Ron and Linda said, well, we'll send you a bottle of Fireball. We can have Fireball Friday.
I love Fireball. Your dad got me into Fireball when we were out visiting him. That's great stuff.
This nomadic idea said, head to Magnolia Beach, Texas, right on the Gulf, boondocking on the beach, free.
You know, I've heard of that. I don't know where I've heard of that, but I remember seeing that.
Is that down in the Corpus Christi area?
Yeah, that would be...
Or Padre Island?
Boondocking on the beach. Can't beat that.
That's true.
Yeah. I wish we had time to head there right now, but we're heading to Tucson. Who knows? Maybe we'll double back. That might be worth it.
We still have to get to Alaska by July.
That's true. Yeah, we can't double back. We have to hit Alaska by July.
Because I refuse to be in Alaska when it gets cold. Again, Kerry does not do snow.
No.
Reset 19 says, I love your trailer and your happy dispositions. You make my day. Jerry.
Well, you made our day, and we are just so happy that you joined us. We're, like I said, Friday nights and Sunday mornings to us are just, we look forward to them because... Well, I know Kerry does because she's got to deal with me all the time. And finally she gets you guys. But no, I'm the same way. I love talking to you guys. I feel connected. I feel engaged. It's a lot of fun. And we truly value your viewership as well as your friendship.
And your knowledge as well.
Oh my goodness.
We've learned
so much.
We probably would have been wandering the roads looking like fools if we didn't have some of the help. I mean, some of our early videos on when we were doing things, people would, and you were all so nice about it too.
Yeah.
You know, like when we would hook up the water filter the wrong end or something like that.
Yeah.
But we are so grateful for those things. And then that way, we put it out there, and then that way Billy's going to town. Oh, she's got some
I
thought she was drinking the Diet Coke.
No,
I'm like, we'll have a hyper chihuahua after. Rod's here. Howdy from Beloit.
Hey, Rod.
Weather finally. And I see the BC sticker. Oh, yes.
Yep.
We got the Beloit. And usually I have my Bucks hat on, but that one's a little looser on my head, and the wind has been so bad.
The wind is just so unbelievable. I wish you guys could see it. Dust is just whipping by in front of us right now. It's crazy. But I think where we are is pretty good, though. We're not going to get hit too hard by it.
You mean our trailer?
Yeah, where our trailer is.
Oh.
Yeah, no, in here we're rocking. Every time a gust comes, you feel it.
Although I am a little nervous because it was the first time we did some creative parking this last time. We're on this slant.
Oh, yeah. It took all the yellow levelers and a rock on top of that. You know, I didn't
Wait, real quick.
Okay.
Reset had to leave. Sorry, guys. Got to run, work on the RV. Be safe and happy trails.
Hey, Reset, thank you so much. Look forward to you joining us again. Thank you so much.
Definitely. And Rosebud says there's free beach camping in Surfside, Texas.
There's some kids outside in the car next to us, and the dogs are going crazy. So where was that free camping?
Surfside, Texas. How did we not know about all these places?
I know. We're from Texas. My goodness.
We were in that part of Texas that everybody says isn't really Texas.
Yeah.
So.
Abby, come on.
And the decampers, in all caps. Hey guys,
Hey,
like,
decampers.
Hey you guys, you know that one. Headed home with some bottles of wine. First class is for you.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you, because we have our.
We're in our car, and since we're in our car, we can't have open containers. Carrie's like, well, I can. I was like, no, that's still an open container. It's illegal. You can't do that. You're gonna have to drink a Diet Coke with me.
And Raylene says, "Get him, Billy. Don't encourage her."
Oh my goodness! Last night, Billy, in the middle of the night, gives that little growl. Now, we're in a state park, but we're way in the back, as far back as you can get in this state park, right along the river. And Billy goes, and then all of a sudden, Carrie's like, great, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep now.
I know, I'm trying to look out, and it is pitch dark out.
Yeah, you know, with where we are with the river there's a lot of animals coming down to drink. There's cattle just down from us, so I'm sure she smelt or heard something.
All right, Billy and Abby are causing trouble. They said, your dogs have my dogs barking and running outside to look for the barkers.
Yep.
I'm sorry. You know, what was it? There was a video I watched before with Charles with the lady where their dog was barking.
Yeah, it caused our dogs to go crazy.
Abby was jumping up and down in the trailer trying to find it. It's like oh well. But at least they're protective. They protect us.
Yeah, definitely. You know, somebody had asked, we got a question about, and we're going to use this on our Q&A Tuesday, but somebody had asked us, what do you guys do to feel safe out there? You know, and one of the bigger things that we mentioned was we have the dogs, and the dogs are just such huge deterrents.
They are.
You know?
I mean, and I think the person that asked, you know, they're traveling solo as a female. If you don't have a dog, I would even just suggest it. And yes, traveling with a pet sometimes poses some problems and issues. But for me, even while we were boondocking, no offense to you, but I felt safe just knowing that they were on.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting there sawing logs.
That's the thing. I mean, a train could come through there. Yes, thank you. A train could come through and Russ would still be out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know that any of the little noises, it just gives me that peace of mind, first early warning
So
system.
we also did some research and found out some great ideas for women traveling alone, boondocking and stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to share that in another video coming up.
Oh, I can't just say it now?
No, that's good. That's good information.
What if somebody needs to know right now?
Well, if somebody needs to know right now, message us and we'll tell you.
Okay. Jackie said the same for her dog's barking because she has us on the TV.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes us nervous, you know, having the
big screen. Yeah, Kate and KV had us on there. I gotta just point it out right now. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. It's not in the room now, but it's gonna be in the room tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna say it now, so I don't get all the messages about it.
This is embarrassing.
I was doing the petty thing, right? And then when I came back, I was talking about the experience, and I didn't realize I had a big long nose hair sticking out of my nose, and it was like a blonde one, so you could see it. Well, it's good content. I had to use it, so I used it. I took one for the team. And it's going to be on there. I apologize if that's too much TMI, but I had to address the elephant that's going to be in the room tomorrow because I was dreading that.
And you know what's funny? He's in control of the editing, and he left it in there, so.
I couldn't refilm it.
Now you should just do like a big arrow on the
I was going to go bing, but the Wi-Fi was so bad I couldn't download. I couldn't download an arrow for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This nomadic idea said, we'll toast a glass of wine for both of you. LOL. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, when we first started this, I never used to be a wine drinker, but now I look forward to trying different wines and appreciating them a little bit more. Yeah,
I'm sure we're going to find some amazing wines as we travel.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to getting back to... I can never remember
that.
Island Grove. I had Island. I just couldn't get that second part. But that blueberry sangria that they have, and this is in Florida there, it's amazing. I think we're going to pick several bottles of that up, and it might even be some Christmas presents.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe some special, we could do a contest or something like that. Maybe
there you go.
Could win some.
There you go.
Because it's that good.
It is. It's very good.
The decampers were laughing, crying, and laughing again at your elephant in the room.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all about the Moscato in our ring. Yes, I am a sweet wine person. Those are my favorite. So definitely, I love the Moscato.
Yeah, I do too.
Although we know Liz is partial to her Gallo wines.
Yes. Well, she's got a connection,
She's
man.
got a major connection on that one. Gail says, we have you on the TV and we can't see details. I don't think you need to worry. You may not be able to see now.
Not right now, but tomorrow you can.
Just for a few seconds, so don't worry about it. Raylene says Moscato yum. Oh, we got another Moscato person here. And Gail loves Moscato too. We'll all get together one time and we'll have...
You know, I was worrying that the petty wasn't going to happen.
Oh, I knew we'd find one. I just didn't know if you'd have the guts to actually go in there and do it.
I was nervous. I was like, I'm not going to say any more. That's done. We're done. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up, but I was trying to figure out how do I explain this when I walk in there. And Carrie gave me, and this wasn't in the video, so I can say this. Carrie gave me 2 addresses to go to, and I went to one, and there was like 17 cars out there. I said, I'm not going to that one. And then the other one had like 3 cars, so I was like, okay, I'll go there.
Eat, sleep, RV repeat says, where do Billy and Abby sleep? Wherever they feel like.
Yes.
But usually, Billy's in bed with us. We set up the dinette area for Abby, but she comes to join us halfway through the night. It just depends if she gets hot or not.
Yeah.
And now we have Ms. Marie. Hi, folks. My first time, and
Hey.
I like vodka.
Welcome. You know what? I had some amazing vodka, some Beluga vodka from a company that I worked with. We had some customers in Russia, and they brought over this vodka, and it was amazing. I'm not a vodka person, but I was that night. My goodness.
Yeah, it was. I'm not a big vodka drinker, but that was really good. It was very smooth.
Yeah.
Very smooth. Archeo Digger says, we have some Red's Apple Ale waiting for you guys when you get here. Deal.
Archeo Digger, that's in Alaska, babe.
I know.
Yep. Yep.
We are going. Liz says, Gallo has Moscato wines barefoot. Also, Winking Owl at Aldi.
Huh.
So, hey, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Especially when we're not in an area where we can pick, because what I want to try to do is hit Harvest Hosts or local vineyards and wineries to kind of get a feel for the area. But when we're not in those areas,
so like
that's a
right
good
now, we
fallback.
could have done that. That
Yeah.
would have been a good option for us. Except we're in a car, so.
Well, we can get that for next Friday, because next Friday we're not going to hit it. I know we're not going to hit a vineyard between
Okay.
here and there. So
All right.
we'll do that. Thank you.
We shall do that.
Raylene says he's still thinking about it. He must have loved it. Yeah. See, you're saying, hey, we started something here.
Nope.
Yep. I'm going to want to go, and he's going to say, oh, I'll go with you if I have to.
Boy, it's getting dark in here. I hope everybody can
just-
see us.
we can.
We'll
We'll
lean
just-
up here.
Yeah, we'll scare them, you know.
Oh,
Like
there's
those-
that nose hair.
Those campfires, you know, when you hold
Yeah.
the flashlight. And wait, can you see Abby's face? Move her to the side. Go away. There's Abby. She's right there in the light.
Yep. That's what she
Okay.
does when we're driving. She just lays her head down there.
Julie Anderson says, hi, guys.
Hey, Julie.
Hi,
Glad
Julie.
you could join us.
I owe you an email. I saw your email today. We've been in and out of great Wi-Fi, but I will get back to you on your questions later tonight, actually. And then Ranger Rick. I like that name, too.
Hey, Ranger Rick.
Hi, what are we drinking? Well, we had to drive into town just to get good Wi-Fi, so we're relegated to McDonald's Diet Coke tonight.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I know, nothing good. So we're putting it all on you guys, that you have to enjoy something for us.
Some people have already said that they're drinking some for us, so we definitely appreciate that.
Ms. Marie said thanks for our comments with the vodka. Yeah, good choice on that one. And the decanters, either wine or absolute vodka with OJ.
See, I'm a Jack Daniels and Coke kind of person there. I've always been. Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, I like those types of whiskeys. But our son brought home, our son's fiance is in Northern Ireland. And what is the wine?
Bushman's.
Bushman's. They brought us back some Bushman's whiskey that was...
Bushmills? Bushmills.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, it's Bushmills.
Bushmills, okay. And I had never had it, but it was customized with the Belbaronas written on it.
You had to. And it was
I
good.
still have some of that
Yeah, it tends to go down a lot quicker
every
whenever
time
Brett
our
comes
son
to
comes
visit.
home. Yeah.
And we're like, hey, that was for us.
So our son is 23,
4.
24. So
He loses count.
it's okay that he drinks our alcohol.
Liz says, we can see you just fine. Love Abby peeking over.
Yeah.
When we're driving now, that's just something she's started lately. She's just realized, hey, I can rest my head and kind of see and join the rest of you. But what's really bad is if we do have food in the car, that becomes a drool wall.
Big old
for
slobber
her.
bucket. Yep.
But what's really good about this is a divider, but it's got like a
hard...
firm, yeah. So it goes all the way across, so it doesn't have that dip where the seats and the floor, so she has a lot more room in the back to spread out.
Exactly. Yep.
Stephen Powers.
Hey, Stephen.
What is the policy on collecting fossils, arrowheads, metal detecting on national park, state park, and BLM land?
Okay, so I can answer that. BLM land, anything that is human made, which is an artifact. An artifact is something that is human made, that is 99 years or older. You cannot take it. I don't care if it's a 1918 penny or a tin can or a Indian artifact. You can't take it if it's over 100 years. It's protected. You've got some ARPA laws, which are archaeological type laws. On state parks, it really just kind of depends. There is the only one that I know of, now there's probably others, but at Rockhound, I think you're allowed to take 4 pounds of minerals, of rocks, out of that state park. Yeah. And then national parks, you'd be better off taking a fully loaded AK onto the national park than a metal detector.
Yeah. They really frown upon that.
Yep.
Which, much to your dismay, because he just looks at those places going, ugh.
I was going to do some detecting at that BLM land we were at, but it just got too windy and too crazy, so I didn't get out and do much detecting.
Archeo Digger said, Abby's a cute pup.
Thank you.
Sometimes, don't tell her. It'll
yeah,
go to her
that's
head.
true, yeah.
Bodie Miller says hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Bodie. Thanks for joining us.
Julie Anderson said, Aldi's Winking Owl wine is about $3 and is pretty good. Hey, nice budget.
Cheap and good. Can't beat that.
Todd says, I like chocolate whiskey and vanilla Coke.
Wow. I've never had that, but that sounds like I can handle that.
My curiosity is piqued. See?
Yeah.
We learn so much more than RVing at these
we lived such a sheltered life until we started RVing. I am so glad that we started doing this.
That's because we had kids at home.
Yeah, true. We started young.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
But
we were kids ourselves.
Now we can get out there and have all this fun.
Definitely.
This nomadic idea says at Stephen Powers that you can get fined. LNT is funded by federal land. Yep. Ranger Rick, having a Hopadillo IPA.
Oh, okay. Indian Pale Ale.
Oh, okay.
Indian Pale Ales, yeah. They're good. My buddy is a huge IPA fan.
Mom says, I'm getting some good ideas on alcoholic drinks, chocolate whiskey.
Yeah.
And Gail is like, chocolate whiskey?
I've got to start looking that stuff up. My goodness.
Yeah, so Todd, see, you're starting something with that. Jackie said, yum. The Decampers, has anyone tried Happy Camper wine any good? I haven't.
No, I haven't tried it.
Can you get that at the local...
It almost seems fitting. You almost have to get that.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You know, I was in England, and I worked for a metal detecting company, and the company's name was Fisher. And there was this Fisher wine. It was like $125, but we had to buy it because it was Fisher. So yeah, Happy Camper. We're gonna have to try that, babe.
All right. Well, there's another suggestion too. If we're going up north.
Okay.
If you guys are still near Albuquerque, take the wife to Standard Diner for dinner. We love that place.
Well, we just pulled out of that area, and I don't think we're heading back.
No, but we are planning on coming back because we missed something, and I'm not going to say it because we'll talk about it in the video tomorrow.
I don't even know.
Next year. Well, you'll watch the video tomorrow.
I'll watch the video tomorrow and figure it out.
But anyway, next year we're definitely coming back through the area because we did miss something, and we did not get to go to one of our old haunts. We used to be stationed at Kirtland Air Force Base.
Our daughter was actually born in Albuquerque.
She was,
yeah.
Which she yells at us all the time. She's like, I don't even know how to spell Albuquerque, and I'm supposed to put that on, my birth certificate.
Hey, I was a 19-year-old airman at Kirtland Air Force Base in Albuquerque, trying to figure out how to spell that for about a month and a half myself.
Yeah, he would just hand paperwork over to me and make me spell it. Let's see. Bill says chocolate whiskey gonna make me get out in the fog. Yep. You gotta make him get out and go dry.
I know.
But not until after the show.
That's true. Yeah. Hang around, Bill.
Oh, okay. This is right up my alley. Maybe not yours. This nomadic idea. We are having salted fudge milk stout beer. I love stouts.
And fudge is in it.
And fudge and salted.
Yeah.
It's got everything.
If you watch any of our videos, you know Carrie cannot pass up fudge. We were in Florida, and she tried a goat milk fudge. I'm not a fudge guy. It's too sweet. But I liked that goat milk fudge.
Yeah, the one fudge I don't like.
I feel like I'm having a problem saying goat milk fudge. I almost feel like I could really mess that up and say a bad word.
Yeah, well then don't say it anymore.
Goat milk fudge.
The Decampers said the label for the Happy Camper wine has a cute little vintage style camper on it, which probably...
Oh, we're totally getting it.
Yeah, we got to find
We're totally getting that.
And then Mom asked us, what is that caramel stuff you got? That was Old Smoky's salted caramel whiskey.
Yeah.
That is
That's the only
dangerous.
whiskey that Carrie gets upset
dangerous.
if I drink it.
Yeah.
The other, we got this big old bottle, and my son and I were going to town on it, and she got upset. She's like, "You leave the rest for me." I'm like, "It's whiskey." She goes, "No, it's salted caramel whiskey."
And it was just, I save those for like special little time, and then they go to town on it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Ms. Marie said, "Thank you both for your service."
Well, thank you so much. It was an honor.
And Archeo Digger says, "Got some Glenfiddich waiting here for you as well." I have no idea what Glenfiddich is.
Yeah.
Is it fish? No?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm willing to try it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not that smelly Norwegian thing. You ever see that? Like,
I have no
I
idea
see
what you're
videos where they just open it up. As soon as they crack that thing, it's like the people start gagging and heaving and stuff. There's some Norwegian fish that is just unbelievably, like, you've got to open it underwater, otherwise it's just gonna permeate the whole room. I don't remember what that's called.
All right, I'm going to change gears here just a little bit, because I'm going to talk about something that we're going to be doing, or you're actually going to be doing, with changing out something on our trailer.
Yeah, guys. Do you want to go? Do you want to lead in?
No, you can do it.
Okay, so we have had the darndest luck with our trailer hitch. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's when it rains. The problem is that membrane plate on top, we never had a cover for it.
So if you have a Lippert Smart Jack, because they have them on a lot of trailers and not just the little guy next.
It started to get cracked, and every time it rains, it's anybody's guess whether this thing's going to work or not. So I saw a post on Facebook from a guy named Mark Vera, and Mark Vera replaced his Smart Jack with a crank jack. Now it sounds like a lot of work, but it has a quick release and everything. We bought ours at Tractor Supply, the same one that Mark Vera did, for 69 bucks, and I think this thing is just the cat's meow. And Carrie's looking at me, cat's meow, but no, really, it's a great jack, and it's gonna reduce our tongue weight. And then the other thing that I really like about it is when you're boondocking and when you're using a lot of electricity on your lights, your electrical pumps, you know, the fan that runs your heater,
every little bit
any type of electrical thing is kind of a concern. Do I really want to run this or not? So when I saw that I could do a hand jack that didn't take forever, where you just sat there and cranking it, I thought that this is a no-brainer, so we bought that. Hopefully I get to install it here soon, and if and when I do, it will be on one of our Saturday videos.
So I'm curious to see how long it takes for us before he complains and he's out there in the rain or something complaining that he did that. But for me, I agreed with it because cosmetically, that Lippert Jack, the black plastic started to fade. We did not buy a cover for it right off the bat. So the sun made the clear panel dry out, turn opaque right away.
And cracked.
It cracked. And then the black plastic all became faded. It just looks junky.
The yellow reflectors kind of cracked and broke off.
Yeah, those broke off. So if you get a trailer or you have that Lippert Sport Jack,
definitely get a cover.
The cover, they're about $50. But if you're like us and it's already gone beyond that, this could be an option for you. We'll see how well Russ really likes it.
Yeah, really, honestly, and when you're talking about being out there in the rain, that's when ours acts up anyways. Yeah. And I would be out there much longer, I think. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It looks like it's only 3 bolts to put on. So I may have to do another how we hitch our trailer up, because the last video that I did, what was that, Thursday, I think that released, that was with the Smart Jack. Well,
I'm definitely, when we go to the Escapade, they're doing this one session, or it'll be going on throughout the week, on SmartWeigh. It's their SmartWeigh program. They'll teach you how to get on to these scales and weigh, and we've never weighed our entire unit, so I'm curious to see where we are.
Yep.
And
we'll be able to tell everything.
I think we'll be good, but if losing the Lippert and having that other thing in allows us to have more weight, I'm already trying to think of what else I can bring into the trailer.
Yeah.
Julie says, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, Lutefisk is a smelly
Lutefisk, that's it.
Okay.
That's that.
And then the decamper said, we picked up a crap round barbecue cover that slips over our 2 tanks and the Lippert back. $10 at Walmart, works great and a great fit.
Yeah, I've seen some great ideas. You know, there's a $50 cover for it. I've seen guys just put a 5-gallon bucket over it. You know, there's all kinds of things. It's just, ours is beyond. We'd have to buy a new jack now. So
yeah,
for us, it just makes sense to do that.
Apparently, I must have another son somewhere that we didn't know about, because Adam Wass says, good morning, Mom. So...
Well, if it was one of Brett's family, if it was one of Brett's fun, it would have been Mama B. All the kids that are our son's friends call Kerry Mama B.
Yeah, he's got about 8 or 9 of his best friends that used to always hang out at the house.
Well, heck, the frat house called you Mama B because every time she'd visit the college, she'd bring dozens of donuts.
Yeah, so our son was a member of Teak.
Yep, he's a Teak.
So they would all know me as Mama B.
Real quick, Ronald Reagan was a Teak member as well.
That's true.
Yep. That's all I know about Teak, other than they got in a lot of trouble.
Elvis Presley was an honorary one.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah. The decamper said, oops, typo. Cheap, not crap. LOL. Yes, watch the language on the show. No, I have the worst luck with typos. Our kids could probably attest to that. Thankfully, they don't screenshot my stuff and make memes of them.
If this wasn't a PG thing, I'd tell you about our closed caption. Boy, that was some crazy stuff. Kerry went in there and looked at our closed caption, and she made some quick saves because Google's closed caption said some pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, I try to do the closed captioning on a lot of our videos, but I haven't quite got that, you know, to a lot of the older ones. And some of these newer ones, they're just, if I can't get to them before they go live, I just disable it for right now. Yeah. Because Google or YouTube closed captioning, it could be quite interesting. So
yeah, definitely. Hey, our Saturday video is uploaded. So that's the whole reason we came, well, not the whole reason, but another huge reason is we had to upload tomorrow's video. Now, it's on private, so you can't view it until tomorrow, but I really think you guys,
like that?
Because I was telling you that we're up and running, we're ready, I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I know
I still have to go to the closed caption.
We had some good times filming it.
Did you notice that Russ has let me moderate today?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I had too much to do here. I was making sure this was uploading, all that stuff, so.
But, so this week, we are actually going to be in that mode. We've got about a week before we get to Tucson. Mm-hmm. And so we want to stay close in the area. But with the storm system, it's supposed to get pretty cold, like cold for here, not like the rest of the country.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to stay as close to the upper 60s to 70s. So we're not sure exactly where we'll be at. We're watching the weather forecast, and we're just going to wing it by there. But our goal is to not pay for any of our campgrounds, and we're going to boondock. We've been boondocking since Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And, or Monday night. No, Tuesday morning.
Yep.
And, our goal is to continue boondocking the whole way. And when we're at the Escapade, we're boondocking too. We have no hookups.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're really testing our stuff. I'm learning a lot. And you never paid as much attention to electric usage until you start boondocking.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, I know.
Liz says, congrats on getting advertisements. We will watch them till you get the credit. Thank you. Do you know what you do? You sit down and you just grab some chips or a snack or something like that. And when they come on, just like that's when you can take your little break.
Yeah. And
then Karen says, hello, yeah, love the new video of how to hitch up. That was a good job.
What was the last name on Karen here?
Ego.
Okay. There was a Karen that kind of gave us the...
And how long will we be in Arizona? Probably for about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. There was a Karen that gave me the idea about doing that video. She mentioned some people that she saw that really, it was a safety issue. So she said, hey, could you do a video about that? So I did it. And she gave us some other suggestions, so I think I'll be doing those as well.
Oh, she said it was her.
Oh, great. Well, that was for you, Karen.
You should have done a shout out in the video.
I should have.
Shame on you.
I can't think of everything. You gotta help me out.
Well,
here.
you gotta tell me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Carrie was packing up, and I'm out there shooting videos. She goes, "Why are you shooting? We're trying to go." I was like, "Well, I'm trying to get this video done."
That's why I only had that guest appearance at the far end of it.
Yeah, but I have to say, your Pulp Fiction dance, along with your airplane chalking and your Vanna White, were fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, guess who's here?
Carl, how's it, Carl?
Gail says, have you guys talked or thought about adding a second battery?
Yes, we want to upgrade to 6-volt LiPo type, the Battleborn. That's what I think. I think we want to do 2 6-volts. To be honest, we haven't really sat down and hammered it down. It's just kind of what I want to do. Of course, I've got to run it by the CFO first.
For me, I don't think we need to until this battery starts not performing as well. One, we're still at the beginning phase of everything, and we've had a lot of unexpected expenses for different accessories to kind of add on, and we're at a good point right now where what we have works.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I'd like to make a budget for that because they are expensive, so that when this one does get...
No, I totally get that. It's one, what you're basically saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right. Look what you started, Gail. Lewis said, boondocking is awesome. I boondock for 14 days straight every year on a hunting trip we do. I'm really starting to like it.
Was that Lewis?
Yeah.
Lewis has,
he can just
like, right around Super Bowl time, they've got this pig roast that looks amazing.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah, we may have to hit Florida a little bit early because Lewis actually invited us. He said if you're around, you can show up.
There we go.
Man, I'm telling you, I got to show you that video. That is amazing.
Probably make me hungry because we didn't eat dinner yet.
No, I can't believe that.
Just feeding Diet Coke and fries.
We've been holding a great, solid number of people. 31 people are in the room right now. We got 13 likes so far, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Gail says, sorry. Yeah, look at you causing all this marital strife going
No,
on.
you're not. Quit that.
No. But no, I think one of the things...
Get closer. We're dark here.
We're very dark now. Like I said, it doesn't help with my hat on, but after the wind today, you do not want to see... My hair was just been all over the place.
It was whipping. She didn't have a hat on until we were filming the intro and exit for today's video. She said, I'm tired of eating my hair. I got to put a hat on.
Yeah,
so
it was like completely going sideways. But it's been crazy here. Archeo Digger says, come on, everyone, give them a like. Woohoo!
Thank you, Archeo Digger.
Yeah, just go click, click.
Yeah, those likes are very helpful. They push the YouTube algorithms to get us out in front of more people, which is definitely what we need and want.
So Mary Beth says, no, we're good. We can see you, no problems.
Okay, good. Thank you so much.
Ms. Marie said, because you guys are an adorable couple. Aww. Carl says, how do you give likes on a live vid?
I think you just click the like button. I don't know. I've never done it.
We're looking at a different screen, so we can't see what y'all
Yeah,
are
our
seeing.
screen looks different.
And Jen says, hello, late but made it. Hey, better late than never.
That's right, Jen.
Glad
Thank you
to
so
be
much
here.
for joining us.
The decamper said, loving the live video, guys. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll have some wine to join with. Safe travels and happy RVing. Well, thank you, the decampers, so much.
Yeah, we truly appreciate you guys joining us. Thank you so much. We look forward to
Check
hopefully...
the decampers out, too.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we'll see you guys Sunday. If not, definitely next Friday. We do it twice a week, so look forward to meeting up with you.
Yeah, so thank you, guys. And then Carl says it's not showing up. Maybe it's my phone. Maybe just right after as it ends, or if you go back to the video after, then you can definitely see it. Because I know when these are done.
Yeah, it depends on what phone you're on and tablets and computers. It's all different. So no worries. Appreciate the thought, Carl.
Ron and Linda said, be safe out there. We'll try and tune in again next Friday. Well, thank you for joining us.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yep, you've been great company on Friday nights.
Yep, definitely.
Look, we started when it was light. And
so we're still here until 7, guys. So we're not signing off. But if you got to go, we totally get it. And we are appreciative that you were here for the time that you're here for.
Karen asks, how long will we be in Arizona? So we're getting to Tucson March 17th. We'll be there through the 23rd for the Escapees Escapade.
Yep.
From there, we're going to head up through Phoenix. We're probably going to take about 4 or 5 days working our way up through there. We're on our way to Nevada, the Las Vegas area, so we can see Russ's grandma.
My grandma's 99, and she doesn't watch YouTube, so we've got a whole bunch of videos to sit down and watch with her.
So we'll just sit in front of her and talk and say, this is what we do.
My goodness, I wonder if we could get her to do a Sunday coffee or a Friday night wine.
Oh my goodness.
You know, this lady,
cool.
She was born in 1919. I love one of the favorite stories, real quick, I know I'm getting off track, but one of my favorite stories from her is when she was woken up by her dad early in the morning. I forget what year it was, but she must have been like 6 or 7, I don't know. But it was when, what's his name?
Charles Lindbergh.
Charles Lindbergh had just done his amazing flight in the Spirit of St. Louis, and her dad busts in the room yelling, "Lucky Lindy made it! Lucky Lindy made it!" I mean, it's just... This woman, to see what she's seen, it's just unbelievable. So I'm looking forward to sitting back with her. Hopefully she'll be on our live chat with us.
I love her story about when her family was one of the first. She lived in the Detroit area, and they got a car, and they had one of the first cars that had the roll-down windows.
Yeah, they used to be just stick in and pull out.
Yeah, the fold-down ones. And she said, I'd tell my dad to slow down as we drove by our neighbors so I could roll down the windows in front of them.
So, yeah, you know what I'm thinking, though, in Arizona, you mentioned Phoenix.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we have some time to go by that Rooster Cogburn petting zoo.
Well, that's not even in Phoenix, but yes.
That's not outside of Phoenix?
That's way before there.
Oh.
But yes, we can hit the Rooster Cogburn.
It's by that Pikachu Peak or something like that.
Pikachu Peak.
Yeah.
I think, or Pikachu Peak.
Pikachu, that's it.
Let's see. The Decamber said, thanks for the recommendation. Good night. All right, good night,
Good night.
guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Lewis said, on my phone, I need to close the chat for a second to be able to do the like. Okay, so that's how it works.
Okay. Lewis is saying how to do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Brady Rick, if you're there for the Wi-Fi, what are you doing for your work? Sorry if you already cover it. So we have our jetpack and everything is a little slower. We hit a certain amount and then you start to get throttled.
Yeah.
And so when we hit those throttle amounts, we'll usually find a free Wi-Fi. But for tonight, especially for the live stream, for internet, cell coverage, I mean, you can't even barely make a phone call where we're camping at right now. And the rain is just starting to come through right now.
And a lot of times, too, we'll head in to get free Wi-Fi to save our stuff for work, because a lot of what I do for my job is video related as well.
Yeah.
So I need that broadband to get work done.
Yeah, we need that buffer. So if we are in an area where we're somewhat close to free Wi-Fi, we'll sometimes come into town. We'll plan our supply runs around that, and then we'll kind of upload or download where the free Wi-Fi is, and then we've got ours saved and banked for that. And then
good question. Thank you.
Gail said would be great to see Grandma, so we're going to tell Tutu the people who've spoken.
Yeah, Tutu means grandma in Hawaiian. If anybody's wondering why is Kerry saying Tutu.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. And Bill says, love hearing those old first-hand stories. You should record some. That is actually part of our plan.
Yeah, I do have some old recordings from a long time ago. I tried to do some artsy video work and it was just horrible, but I have the audio files. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down with my grandmother and we're gonna set some real nice recordings too.
Raylene says, have a great night, guys. All right, good night, Raylene.
Good night, Raylene. Thank you for joining us.
Bodie says, tell your grandma happy birthday and God bless.
We will, definitely. You know, just thinking about Raylene here, we got the idea for those child magnetic safety locks from her, and we installed them on we only had 4 of them, so we installed those just to make sure, and those things are fantastic because we went on some crazy roads.
Yes. And they withstood everything. I mean, we have the Rough Rider package on our trailer, so we've got the higher clearance.
Let me tell you, that thing was getting close.
It was very good.
Oh, man. We were rocking.
We tested this thing, but it was kind of fun because some of the areas that we navigated through were the trees and they were really narrow. We couldn't have gotten in with a bigger unit. So it was we were testing it and it was so dirty by the time we were done.
But those child locks,
Carl's making pizza.
The magnetic child locks were fantastic, and we're gonna outfit all of ours with that because this was the most crazy rocking and rolling road we'd ever been on, and there were a lot of other, even with the bungees that had popped open a little bit, but those child magnetic safety locks did not pop open.
Yeah, the bungees held everything in the cabinets, so those still work. They still stand, but the cabinet doors still open. And I don't like that because it still causes stress on the handles, which over a period of time, you have to keep remembering to tighten your handles in there, or they could split
off,
from
yeah.
there, and that is a concern for me. So these magnetic locks we actually love. But yeah, Carl said he's teasing us because he's going to cook pizzas, and so he's checking out, and he said later, safe travels.
All right, Carl, thank you for joining us, man.
Bye, Carl. Enjoy the pizza.
Yeah,
That's
have a
one
piece
thing
for me.
Russ is looking forward to as we go through Deming again. There's this place. Just
Forget
out there
about it.
It's called Forget About It, and it's an Italian restaurant, and they have
they've got great pizza, guys.
Amazing pizza. I mean, Deming, you don't even think about it. We've passed through there so many times just to get gas, and we drive through the Burger King, which is right next to Forget About It.
It's so good. We were 100 miles away in Elephant Butte, and I was kind of kidding. Not 100%, saying, man, I drive all the way back to Deming for that pizza, just waiting for Kerry to give me some glimmer of hope, but she said no.
One thing I highly suggest for anybody when you're traveling, whether you have an RV or not, but when you travel and you go through these small towns, ask a local what the favorite local restaurant is.
Yeah.
Not a chain. And try these places out, because we have been surprised in the most amazing ways with some of the food and the people that you meet and that you get to go to. And that's something we didn't really get to do a lot before, and I kind of feel that those were missed opportunities. So definitely do that when you travel, because I think that is something that really adds to a trip.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then we've got Gail. Have you done a video on organizing your stuff in the LGM? I've been bugging him. We've got to get that done.
Yeah,
because I think we finally got to a point where we have everything, all the clothes, everything in it. I mean, good amount of space.
So yeah, we've talked about this, and we're definitely going to do it. But one of our concerns is, you see a lot of these videos, and they're like, we keep our computers here, we keep $1 million here, we keep our gold and silver there, and we really don't want to put out what we have and what we keep in our trailer. But we've decided that we are able to do it in a way where we don't talk about our valuables too much, and we're still able to
but it's
get
the
that
big
video
things
done.
like how we organize the food in the pantry.
Yes.
How do you organize things in the fridge
The
so
blankets.
they don't fall out all the time, or the clothes.
Yes.
I mean, Russ and I are full timing in the trailer. All the clothes we own fit in the trailer. We do not have boxes with winter clothes or summer clothes in the back of the truck.
Well, your little thing that you did with the clothes is amazing, because
we actually use all the cubbies that are in the back bed area in such a way for clothes, and they don't fall out when we drive. So I do want to show that, because that was something that was immensely helpful when we first started. I tried getting those hangers that they kind of collapse and hang down, so you can hang multiple shirts. I went and bought those, tried to do that didn't work. Then I tried getting these little clothes storage boxes and piling them up on it. That didn't work. And then you also run into the problem that, where do you put your dirty clothes once you've worn them, especially when you're traveling for any length of time? So you need to think about space for your clean clothes and your dirty clothes, and then your food and your dishes and pots and pans.
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to do them, because I do think that that's important.
Yeah, and you've really you've learned a lot, and we've changed a lot of things. So with the knowledge that you've gained from being there. So yeah, no, we definitely are going to do a video like that.
And besides, they've seen you reorganize the back of the truck 5 times already.
You know what? It's got to be done again.
It's got to be clean.
And that's another thing too. Just like what Kerry is going through, organizing the inside of the trailer, I'm that way on the back of the truck. And again, you say, okay, this is going to work for me. And then it does for a little bit. Then you realize, oh no, maybe this will work for me. So I've learned a lot as well. I'm definitely going to do that. I don't know if I'll do another video about organizing the truck, but definitely do one on the trailer.
Well, if you come up with an amazing way that works, and that warrants it.
Yeah, I'm not too good at that. So.
Your mom may be gone already because she typed in see it just a little while ago. But
yeah,
just in case you're still there, bye, Mom.
All right, bye, Mom. She's got to go watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she's hooked on that. Liz says, yes, I always like to try and support local. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you just kind of really get some really good flavors and foods.
I was reading an article that if you spend $100 of your money on a chain, in non-local stores, in these chain stores, only about $36 of your money stays local
in the community.
Yep. If you shop local, $100, $73 of that money stays local. So it's always good to do that.
You get that sense of pride too. I mean, fast foods like we just went through here for now. I mean, they have their value point. They're conveniently located, but you can find good deals just as well at some of these other places.
Oh, yeah, some better ones.
Cost-wise, and the food is so much better because there's that sense of pride.
Like that A&B drive in here.
I know.
I was trying to figure out a way we could go there again, but...
Gail says, great point, and your thoughts are helpful. Yeah, I think it's interesting because if we had just been weekending it or just occasional trips, I probably wouldn't have thought, it would have been a minor inconvenience with something here or there. But with us living in this nonstop for just about 5 months now, seeing what really works as far as storage. And we pared down things to the basic necessities where everything we have in there, probably everybody else would take or have with them for the trips. Now, there's a lot of people that I've talked to because they are just weekend campers. They don't need to have as much as what we have on some things. So that allows you to then see the potential, okay, if cooking is really your thing, you can bring in all the cool gadgets.
Yeah.
Or if photography is something, then you can work in those in the extra space. But this way it might give you an idea of where you can put things and utilize some of these spaces in a way you might not have thought about.
Let me jump in here real quick, guys. We don't want to take too much of your time. We usually like to cut it off at an hour. So we have 3 minutes left. If there's somebody who's been wanting to get something out, or if there's a question that we missed, now's your time. Again, we don't want to infringe on your time. So.
Yeah, Billy, say hello. But no, as we get ready to do that video, if any of you have any specific areas in the trailer that you're curious about how we store things or use that space, send it to us either on our site or comment below, and I'll make sure to cover that in the video when we make it.
Yep.
And Ranger Rick and Todd said bye. Todd says bye.
Bye, guys.
Karen says excellent ideas. So we're going to start wrapping up our Friday here.
Yep.
And I can't wait until 7 o'clock at night is light out. I'm looking at the time, cannot believe it's this dark.
I was going to say, I can't wait till Sunday so we can talk with everybody again.
Liz and Lewis both said bye, have a great weekend.
Good night, guys.
Mary Beth, it was great. Happy birthday, Grandma. Safe travels. Good night from Jen.
Good night. Thank you.
Karen wants to know the tips for the first dump for when you're doing the dumps.
Karen, I did that video. I recorded it. I just have to get it edited up and get it ready. I would imagine that video will be up Thursday, if not Friday. If not Thursday, it'll be Friday. So I have that one done as well.
Bill says, love your local camping spot. The water looks peaceful. Oh, it's so amazing.
It is.
Abby was watching a blue heron that was just walking in the water this morning for a good 20 minutes. I mean, I love all the different scenery that we have. It's like moving our house to these really cool locations all the time. And he said he'll see us Sunday. All right.
Great.
Gail said, love your videos. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Gail.
Digger, how about midnight and it's still light out? See,
yeah, that's Alaska.
Like that. I would like that.
I want to get up there. It's too cold. We won't see it this year, but one of the things I've always wanted to see are the Northern Lights.
I don't think we're going up that high.
No, but I would love to see that sometime. We got to make sure. Maybe we'll take a cruise if we can ever do a cruise there.
You on a cruise? You
well,
have
on an Alaska
complained about
cruise,
those.
not a Caribbean type cruise. An Alaska cruise I would do.
Oh, you tell me that now that we've committed to driving. I could have just taken a cruise from Seattle.
No, I'd rather drive. More to see.
All right. Okay, guys, we are going to wrap it up for this Friday evening. For those of you, I can't even talk and I haven't even been drinking, for all of you who were able to enjoy a drink, thank you.
Yep, definitely.
You had it on us.
Yep. We hope you had one for us. We're going to head back to the trailer and have one for ourselves.
Just sit and relax and listen to the water trickle on by with the deafening wind blowing through.
Yep. All right, guys, before Billy goes crazy, I don't know what she sees out there, but we're going to say goodnight. Thank you so much. Remember, we do this again Sunday, and we are looking forward to seeing as many of you as possible.
And drink up, Ranger Rick.
Drink up. All right, we'll do. Good night, guys.